So I hear you're tired of sketching and you want to know how to take this to this. No worries, I'm going to show you exactly how I use a projector to sketch my paintings. Alright, this is the fastest way I know how to get a clean sketch onto my canvas without overthinking it. So if you're working bigger, you don't feel like doing the grid method, doing commissions and want to get all the details pitch perfect, then this is for you. So if you're just here for the tutorial, you can go ahead and skip to that chapter, but I am going to break down why to use a projector, the exact supplies that I use, how I prep my sketch, and then of course the tutorial on how I trace it in under 20 minutes. Well, I've been an artist for 9 years, and for about 5 of them, I've been using a projector or tracing paper to help with my large scale paintings to sketch the canvas without having to do all this grunt work. And the number one reason why I use a projector, and I suggest you use one too, is because it saves time, especially if you already did the sketch already. If you didn't do a sketch and you're just going to trace your model or reference exactly, then you still have to paint. It saves time. We don't want to double down on more time, right? Next, it's perfect for scaling large artwork. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not doing that grid method. It keeps your proportions clean. It really gets rid of your decision fatigue at the sketch stage, because if you're a perfectionist like me, we could be at that canvas for hours and we didn't even start painting yet. It lets you focus your energy on painting. And if you're like me and you have a lot of ideas and you really want to paint more, this is your method. Using a projector just gets any excuses out the way. And if you're saying it's cheating, you can go ahead and exit stage left. So for supplies, I know there are many projectors out there on the market, but this is the one that I have. I'll attach the link below, but it was $50 or $60 when I got it. And that was like 5 years ago, and it's been working ever since. I have it on a regular phone tripod stand that I got from Amazon. This was $22. It's pretty sturdy. Obviously it's not for projectors, but who cares? And I'll link that below as well. I'm using a 16 by 20 canvas and of course a pencil. So the first thing we need is our image, of course. So I'll be using Procreate on my iPad. If you have a direct image you want to copy, you can of course skip this step, but I want to add more of my style and my flair. And so what I'm using a reference picture, so I am using Procreate to help me make the sketch my own. But of course you can skip this if you just have the picture you want to copy. So the first thing you want to do is have one layer with your reference image and turn the opacity a little down. Then you're going to have another layer on top of it that you will sketch on top of. So here I am just sketching over it. Because I'm light-handed, we are going to actually duplicate the layers later. And I'm just showing a full time lapse of how I drew it here so that you guys are able to see exactly how I sketched it. I also use this method so that I can have a full color version or my own reference image when I'm painting. So sketching on your iPad like on Procreate can help you a lot with this as well. So now I am going to duplicate that layer to make it thicker, because when you use your projector, it's naturally going to be a little bit lighter. Like it's going to lower the opacity visually. So I like to make it thicker, especially because I know I'm a little light-handed when I sketch. So I need those lines to be real dark, okay? And that's going to be my sketch. But remember, you can skip this step completely and just go to the reference image, whether you have a picture you want to copy or you're using a picture of somebody for a portrait. So this is my colored image with the sketch. I'm using the colored image for my painting so I know exactly what I want to do. And I'm just going to save the actual sketch. So I'm going to get rid of all the other layers. And I'm only gonna have my pencil layers. So as you can see, I duplicated it twice, so I have 3 layers and I stacked them together so that it's nice and black and I can see exactly what I'm doing when I put it on the projector. So then I'll just save my sketch. I like to save my pictures as a PNG. And I'm going to keep it on my iPad since I'm actually going to hook my projector up to my iPad. But if you're using a computer, of course, you want to share it to there. So now I am just connecting my iPad to the projector and plugging in my HDMI cords. My projector is a little old school, but it works, so I don't care. I'm not buying another one. But if you do have a Bluetooth one, you probably won't need to do all of this. But I am just hooking it up and I'm positioning it where I can see it exactly in front of the canvas. So sketching on Procreate, which is obviously something you don't have to do if you're just copying the image, but sketching on Procreate took me about 12 minutes, and then this whole process of me using the projector and sketching it directly to canvas took me 10. So that's literally 22 minutes, guys. And of course, if you have a bigger canvas, it might take more time, but definitely not as much time if you were to freehand it. So this is why I love this method. Yay, so this is our finished sketch. Isn't she lovely? No, she's so cute. She's very cute. What I like to do is just darken the sketch sometimes, so you can do that. Just fill in where you need to, just in case you missed anywhere. And then what I'm going to do is actually spray the sketch with a fixture. If you're not familiar, it's just basically a spray to prevent the pencil from smudging. So when you're painting, it might smudge a little bit. The one I'm using is by Krylon. It's a matte spray and it is UV resistant, clear. I just spray it sideways, like vertical, and then horizontal. Just wait maybe like 30 minutes and then she is ready to paint. So we got our sketch to canvas in under 22 minutes. Yay! So I hope this video was helpful. I hope it gets you out of your head and into the studio, into painting more often. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.